Welcome back, my fellow rail fans. We have arrived at part 6 in our video series. We're going to explore from Matewan, West Virginia to Naugatuck, West Virginia. Sit back and enjoy. We start our adventure today on November 11, 2014 at Chattaroy, West Virginia. Here we see Dash 9, number 9547, and SD70, number 2520, leading a westbound empty grain train under those old NOW panhead signals. Next we see SD60 number 6635 playing the 1-unit wonder with an eastbound empty ferry train of coal cars bound for Williamson. A loaded eastbound coal train is next, still at Chattaroy, with an old SD60M and a newly rebuilt SD60E for power. Now in Williamson by the floodwall gate, an ES44DC number 7512 and 940C 8873 accelerates a westbound priority container train through the floodwall gates. At the same location we see a loaded westbound coal train that is still accelerating out of Williamson Yard, with two Dash 9s number 9764 and 9384 in the lead. As this long string of loaded hoppers slowly rolled by, it is hard to deny the old advertisement of Williamson, truly the heart of the billion-dollar coal field. The last images we have for this day is a group of high rails coming through the floodwall gates, rolling westbound, with a Sperry rail vehicle in the lead. Back at Chattaroy on December 17th, 2014, our first train was a very pleasant surprise. It was a loaded westbound coal train with the Erie Heritage SD70 ACE number 1068 in the lead. Having seen this locomotive, now the chase is on. We catch 1068 again emerging from underneath the US 119 overpass near Big Splint Holler and Bethel Temple Church. As she leans into the big curve at Mayer, West Virginia, this is the last spot we grabbed 1068 before we bid her safe journey on her westbound trip with loads of coal. With our heritage chase now over, we return back to Chadroy just in time to catch an empty eastbound coal train, this time led by an SD-70 ACE number 1108. Looking like she has seen her better days, fresh on the road from being laid up in storage. Dash 840C number 8714 leaves a grain train westbound at Chatteroy. With one chase already in the books today, why not a second? With many of her sisters already purged from the roster and the clock running on her own service life, a quick decision and jump was made to catch this old GE one more time as she rounded the curve with her grain train at Big Splint Holler. On this August 5th, 2016 day near the community of Nolan, West Virginia, a standard cab Dash 940C number 8786 idles with a work train on the middle track while a Herzog maintenance train transfers track supplies. Next, we find ourselves inside Williamson Yard. We see two loaded coal trains that are awaiting crews before continuing their eastward journeys. The Union Pacific AC-44 that we see here truly does stand out among the common black and white power of the Norfolk Southern. On the Matewan side of the twin Hatfield-McCoy tunnels, GP38-2 number 5609 sits with a work train offloading mounds of tie plates. In a couple of years, these Pratt-style bridges that were erected in 1913 will be replaced by large deck girder bridges. I was glad to see my old crummy 55018 that I had seen a couple of times over the years is still standing guard along the Pocahontas Division. The final location on this afternoon was Naugatuck. We finally made it. Here we catch a westbound manifest pulled by a solid UP power. This is also the location of the entrance to the Lenore branch. At this time, there were 3 coal loadouts on this line, again giving credence to the heart of the billion-dollar coal field. On August 7th, 2016, we find ourselves near Borderland, and we catch a westbound grain train with a pair of Dash 9s, number 9363, leading, waiting for a clear signal to proceed through the crossovers to switch from Main 2 to Main 1. Before 9363 gets a green signal, Dash 9 number 9295 blasts through the crossovers with an eastbound auto rack train. Finally, with a clear signal, 9363 slowly accelerates her train west with a long cut of grain hoppers. Quick on the heels of 9363's grain train, another westbound rounds the curve, with 4 more big GEs leading another empty grain train, this time with both Union Pacific and CSX power. Back in Williamson, Pennsy Heritage, number 8102 and ES44AC, gently rows her loaded coal hoppers eastbound over the Pritchard Street rail crossing and into the yard. We're back at Borderland for our final train. We find a former Conrail -840CW, number 8379, coming around the curve with a westbound manifest train. I want to thank everybody for watching the videos and your support. I hope you've enjoyed them. We'll see you trackside.